Hey there YouTube, so today I'm going to be doing a video on some Irish terms that I have picked up while being in Ireland. If you don't know who I am, I'm Alexis from Ohshedabblez, yeah, so let's get started. One of the most common words that I hear in Ireland is topping off or topping up, which is basically referring to adding money to something. So for example, if you have a bus pass and you need to add money to it, you would say, oh, can I top off my card? So that's kind of like when you would use top off. Next is car park. So car park is pretty much just another way of saying parking lot. Next is motorway. So in Ireland there isn't that many freeways, but when you do go on the freeway, they're going to refer to it as the motorway. Next is toilet. So I mean, that one's a little obvious, but in the US we refer to restrooms as restrooms, but they refer to restrooms as toilets. So just a heads up. So I decided to come and play soccer down in Ireland. I joined the society here and I didn't bring my cleats, so I went to one of the local sports stores and wanted to buy some soccer cleats. And I came in and said, hey, can I get some soccer cleats? And they looked at me like, what are you talking about? Eventually they kind of got it because I said soccer, and they're like, oh, you want to buy some boots? And I was like, sure. Turns out boots are soccer cleats, so if you want to buy soccer cleats in Ireland, just say you need some boots. Oh, next is the word grand. So instead of saying that's great, a lot of people down here like to say that's grand. So it's just a little difference. Oh, crack. Okay, so this one is kind of confusing. It can be used in like so many different ways, but I've heard it being used as like, oh, that's crack, like kind of like that's great. That's what I kind of got from it. Or like, what's a crack, like what's up. So there's kind of like different times in which you can use that word. There's also the word we. So technically we's supposed to be like kind of like saying small, but the way it's used, it's kind of like crack too. They kind of just throw it in front of sentences. So they'll be like, oh, can I get a wee pint? Which is like, you can't make a pint smaller. If you ask for a pint, you can't change the size of a pint, you know? But whatever. It's kind of fun to say though. Next is referring to school. So there's primary school and secondary school. So primary school is kind of like elementary school back home, and secondary school is pretty much like high school. So if you're wondering what those are, primary is elementary, secondary is high school. Next word is hoover. Oh, okay, so I've heard some people that be like, oh, I need to, instead of saying I need to vacuum the room, they'll be like, I need a hoover. Like, or I'm gonna hoover soon. Or like, it's kind of like, I'm gonna clean up, I'm gonna vacuum. Okay, I'm sorry if I butcher these words. I'm trying my best. So there's gobshite, which is like referring to like an idiot. So if you're referred to as a gobshite, like, that's not cool. Yeah. Okay, next is caught in you. I'm caught in you. Lord help me. Anyways, it just pretty much is like kidding you. I mean, it's like when I say, are you kidding me? They say, are you kidding me? Yeah, there you go. The word is yoke. So yoke is used when, it's not joke, by the way. It's used when you don't know the word for a certain object. So for example, let's say I didn't know what to refer my phone as. I would say, oh, this is my yoke. Or like, can you pass me the yoke? Yeah. So if you don't know the word or the name to something, it's kind of like a filler word. It's kind of like thing. So piggybacking off what I said earlier about soccer, obviously I had to go to some soccer fields to go play. Realized that they do not call fields fields, they call them pitches. So if you're ever told, oh, let's go to the pitch, they're referring to like, let's go to the field. So alright guys, so that's all I got for today. I hope that some of these terms were helpful for you. If you liked the video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe, share, and I will see you guys soon.